right, so here is the proud Brazilian Mayra Bueno Silva. What a rise to contention it has been for this young woman. She fought outstandingly well in the Holly Holm fight. Of course, that result was overturned, but the promotion believed in her to such an extent that when they turned her around, it was for the title against Raquel Pennington. This is a five-tool player, an outstanding ground game. She's got a lot of different submissions in her arsenal, and you can be sure for the opposition that is something of which they are acutely aware as they step up to face Mayra Bueno Silva here tonight. All right, so she gets back on the proving ground here tonight, and she's going to have the upper hand when it comes to the striking against most opposition in this division. Huge boxing advantage, I would think, for her here tonight.
Well, J.A., you alluded to it. She's going to have the advantage in most stand-up affairs. But if you decide to box with her, then you really are up against her, because she possesses a high-level fight IQ. Her skill set in that realm is so unique. She's so good at setting up her attacks. Her jab is like nothing we have seen for a long time inside the octagon. Her distance management is next level. Her ability to find her shots, she's constantly got her eyes on the target. She's amazing. I love watching her box. Luckily, we get to see her do it with 4-ounce glove opposed to 8, and that's why she gets knocked.
She did hint to the media this week that she felt like the body was going to be open, that maybe she'd get a knockout courtesy of a body shot, so perhaps that bears watching as the action commences. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mayra Bueno Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Irene!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Well, even an Olympic wrestler has to be salivating at this matchup. Boxer versus kickboxer. She's got some of the most brutal kicks in the game. The question is, can she get them off tonight?
She is going to have to land those kicks before her opponent gets into range, because the moment the boxer gets into range, she is hell on wheels. She throws combinations, and she extends those combinations until you do something to stop her. This is a fantastic matchup, and I cannot wait to watch these two talented women compete.
Nice hook lands by Aurora. A little bit of extra sauce on that one as well. She felt like she'd be able to get inside and did a nice job to close the distance there.
Well, she knew that if she threw it, she had to throw it with intent. That was with intent and landed with a lot of impact. Oh, nice kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Able to land a looping right.
Another shot to the head. Nice punch there. And everything's landing with so much power.
All right, so she finally gets the takedown here after many failed attempts. Obviously, she was not discouraged, stayed committed. Now she has the fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Let's see what she can do with it. Oh, it's tight.
Darce choke around the neck. She might get it, but the only way to make sure that she does is to take her time.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. In the half guard. Oh, right in the mount.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Irene Aldana. All right, she's got north-south position now. Aldana's in half guard now. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here? Submission attempt for her here. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Aldana. Serious swelling in and around that left eye. It's starting to close up now.
Big double leg level change. That was a slick transition.
Bueno Silva's back inside control here. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce choke is tight. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, that has got to be it.
Just work. Come on, let's stand her up. Just work.
Oh, she got up.
She cleared her leg, got back to her back, and created some distance between her and her opponent. Great job.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Bueno Silva.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Bueno Silva's able to transition back to side control now. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Clean with the right hook.
Another big takedown.
Bueno Silva's in half guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. Great defense to stay safe.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get up ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. not only does it get you to a position to get off ground and pound, it also takes a lot of the danger away from your opponent off of their back. Half guard is not nearly as dangerous as full guard. So get to half, land some ground and pound, get posture, and then continue to dominate on the ground.
Now, the end of that round was great, but you still probably lost it.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, big left.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Big bruise starting on the right side of her body. Not good. And now some knees. Oh, nice job to block that punch.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just over 3 minutes to go. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Gotta be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Bueno Silva. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Pretty good connection there, yeah. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
In the fight, I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something.
She is wobbled now. Oh, this could do it.
That one landed clean. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Dorse. I don't know, looks like she might have it locked in.
She's always a step ahead, so she's advancing right now.
Oh, under the chin here.
Goodness, what a fight.
What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Mayra Bueno Silva!
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission. And it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on the limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.